everyone, welcome to Weekly Market Insights. I am your RV Raju Angadi Vishwanath, SEBI registered research analyst from TraderSet. Come, let's have a sneak into the trade setups for the fifth week of August 2024. Let's have a sneak into it. How the equity markets are pairing for the Indian equities, as well as gold, silver, crude oil, Nifty, Bank Nifty, and stocks of the week. Also, we are going to discuss about the trends of the market. So basically Nifty, either it's in a corrective advance or in a impulse. That's what we need to do. We are at a very crucial juncture in the Nifty. Overall, the trend pattern seems to be bullish. As per the short-term trend, even the trend indicators are hinting the momentum is bullish. I am not ruling out a small correction. Well, the Nifty levels to watch out as very simple way. 24,850 to 875 becomes an important resistance. If we cross that after this consolidation, what we are seeing here, as of now from the current market trend, 24,850 to 875, once it crosses 24,930 or 24,960 levels needs to be watched. Above that, 25,030 levels can be tested in the Nifty. 25,030 crosses, then the fresh highs would be coming for the Nifty is what the trend hint. So 25,030 is key. And if it is a corrective advance, let us say this as X and this is a leading diagonal, let me mark it for you. If this seems to be a B, C, and a faster gap should make the markets move higher. In one case scenario, the C might end at 24,930 to 960 levels. The C may end. The last probability 24,960 above sustains, then the impulse would be there and some correction. And if we break below 24,480, the correction is still pending and the bigger degree correction is coming in the markets. 24,480 becomes a very important point in a some swing trading point of view degree. The wave counts could be A, B, C, could be C wave in a faster way can see the decline. So this is A, B, and the C wave decline could come in a much lower trajectory in the markets. 23,600 levels can be revisited if we start tracking from here in this market scenario. So this is one larger degree if it's a corrective advance. The count hint. See, in that case, let us see the one more angle in a bullish case scenario, truncated wave counts, the bullish case scenario. If this positive structure pans out, so this is a leading diagonal ABCDE 2, then the third could be in progress. So let us see that leading diagonal in this structure. Third could end somewhere here, third could then some correction may come in the form of wave 4, then the wave 5 could start. So that could be the structure which could be happening if it is a positive case scenario. Let me do the even fib analysis for you for the Nifty. So basically 24,000, simple 24,930 to 960 becomes a important point of resistance. 24,930 to 960, even on a bull case scenario, becomes a important point of communication. So as we have discussed, the levels seems to be working out perfectly fine in both the bull and the bear case scenarios. One correction is due to the run up, even 24,950 to 960 or 925,030 becomes a resistance for the Nifty, as discussed with all the wave counts for the week, which where the data also ends 24,850, 900 and 25,000. Some good call writing is seen as of now. How the gap up performs, and will there be exhaustion? Based on that, we have to react accordingly. So 24,960, 930 to 960 not crossed, then the trend seems to be in danger. What is the important level if we gap down? Well, Fed has announced that they are going to cut the rates, but how, based on the data, they are going to cut the rates. That's what the commentary is based on the Fed. So 24,760 to 780 below, we are going to see the sell-off. First stage of confirmation, 24,760 to 780. Until that is broken, don't sell the markets. Well, at 24,655, 54 is the first support, and if we break below 24,480, then the larger degrees in the medium degree correction would start. In fact, is what the trend int. So क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? 24,480 के नीचे तो बड़ा सी वेव का आने का या थर्ड आने का काफी चांसेस बहुत ज्यादा है. 24,480 वोल्ट्स टू बी द की. द स्विंग हाई एबीसी का स्टार्ट हो रहा है, तो यहाँ पे पहला 24,772 के नीचे, 760 टू 780, 760 के नीचे इस पकड़ लो. थोड़ा एक 10-15 पॉइंट का बफर देना पड़ेगा. 24,760 बिलो सेलिंग आएगा. हाँ, ऊपर भी अगर 25,030 टच करता है, रिवर्स हो रहा है, तो वीकनेस पे सेल कर सकते हो अगले हफ्ते. थोड़ा करेक्शन आने के चांसेस है शॉर्ट टर्म में, इवन इफ इट इज वेव 3. सो नीचे उसकी तरफ 24,960 से अगर एग्जॉस्ट होके ट्रेंड रिवर्स हो रहा है, तो बी कंप्लीट करके सी होने का चांसेस काफी ज्यादा रहेंगे ये मार्केट में. तो ये निफ्टी का व्यू पॉइंट है. 24,654 और 478, 24,478 नीचे काफी तेजी से नीचे आ सकता है मार्केट. सो पुट साइड का पे 24,800 और 700 पे पुट राइटिंग अभी चल रहा है. तो ओवरऑल स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द ट्रेंड बुलिश ही है. तो हम लोग अभी पीसीआर भी देखते हैं. निफ्टी का पीसीआर देख लेते हैं, पुट कॉल रेशियो क्या है, कहीं पे भी हम लोग देख लेते हैं. तो लेट अस गेट द गेज ऑफ इट. पुट कॉल रेशियो क्या है? तो पुट कॉल रेशियो तो अभी 1.2 ही है. 1.2, 1.21 है, तो 1.5 के ऊपर ही थोड़ा ओवरबॉट जोन तक आ सकता है. तो वो ज्यादा कुछ डरने की जरूरत नहीं है. पुट कॉल रेशियो वो तो 1.2 ही है. 1.4 टू 1.6 के ऊपर तो काफी बेरिश होने के चांसेस रह सकते हैं. तो यहाँ पे हम लोग देख सकते हैं पुट कॉल रेशियो कैसा निफ्टी का चल रहा है. तो ये निफ्टी का पुट कॉल रेशियो हो गया. ओवरऑल एनालिसिस हमने दोनों केस सिनेरियो, बुलिश केस में भी थोड़ा बहुत टच करके वापस आके फिर वो ऊपर जाएगा. 25,555 तक जाएगा फिफ्थ वेव में. फोर्थ वेव थोड़ा करेक्शन देके, डिप देके, तब 24,700 ब्रेक करने के चांसेस कम हो जाएंगे निफ्टी के. अगर 25,000 टच करके ऊपर जाके रिवर्स होता है, तो उसके ऊपर हम लोग एनालिसिस करेंगे. डेली एनालिसिस पे वी आर गोइंग टू डू द एनालिसिस. So is it an impulse? Outright, let us be impulse. As the short-term averages, the 13-day average is not yet broken. Even on the daily basis, we are holding the 13-day average, which comes around 24,000. 578 to 478, which is the important support. The key averages are near that major support is what we see. So that's the Nifty analysis for the week. Trend seems to be bullish. 24,870 above buy कर लो थोड़ा at least to 25,000 to 25,100 की तक जाने के chances we are going to get in the strong trend. Well, on a gap up, if we break below 27,760 to 780, then the trend would turn mildly bearish. Now the range bound action and then the upward momentum is could resume. If it breaks down, then we are going to be on a reversal direction on a first stage confirmation. Well, Bank Nifty 51,100, 51,350 to 400. Let me say 51,100 and 51,400, both important resistance. Agar 51,100 we are going to cross and 51,400 we are going to cross, 350 समझ लो, तो 52,300, a 1,000 point rally. यहाँ से from this point, if we cross, then we are going to hit this point, the 1,000 point rally would come. If the price gets rejected around 51,100 to 300 and starts falling again, one more low in the Bank Nifty is possible. So that's how the scenario is poised. Even the bigger move can be seen in a much larger degree. The minimum objective is 52,400. So 51,350 is an important zone of resistance. So if we cross that 51,100, if it crosses, I would take a outright bullish bet on a gap up. The trend line breakout would come for the Bank Nifty. Well, 51,000 and 51,500. Some call data open interest is built 50,500 and 50,000. Some mild put build up is there. So that's on the Bank Nifty front. The on the data, well, 51 120, 51 3 55 are the resistance zones for the Bank Nifty. 50,840 and 50,700 becomes a point of confluence. 50,840 below we are getting weaker, and 50,700 below more weakness for the Bank Nifty. 50,300 and much lower levels can be seen. So that's the Bank Nifty viewpoint and the analysis. What about the Fin Nifty? 23,300 is an important point of confluence. 23,300 above 23,550 to 650 levels would be seen. So 23,300 is an important point, while 23,140 and 23,060 becomes an important support. So if we break 23,000 levels, then the Fin Nifty would crack in a bigger degree structure. So that's how what we see. But the double bottom confirmation is there. If we retest towards 23,060 to 50 and then start moving upwards, there is a double bottom clear confirmation in the Fin Nifty. So until the trend line is broken on the financials of 23,800, we are going to be bullish on the Fin Nifty. 23,800 break below a couple of days close, then we are going to get bearish. Now the upward trend line is broken in the Fin Nifty. The breakout above 23,300, the Friday's high 300 to 320. The move on the upside would continue towards 23,550 to 650 in the Fin Nifty. Metal index, a triangular pattern clearly in place. The 13-day average is acting as a resistance. Once we open gap up 9,350, then 9,650, 700 levels in the form of wave D at least can be revisited to form a D wave, then a E wave correction would come to finish the triangle. That's the view on the metal. So metal in a triangle, obviously I would buy the dips. D wave is not yet completed. So that's what the clear, concise view on the metal index is what I feel. PSU banks might have concluded the one. So what I can see here, me complete the wave counts. So let me take us into the weekly wave counts on the PSU banks. So there could be a chance of wave 3 started. Wave 3 could have started. The chance of wave 3 of 5 could be on the cards. Wave 3 of 5 could be on the cards on a larger degree note. So some 9,000 levels is not ruled out. So wave 2 correction is deeper. ABC correction has happened. So wave 3 start. How to confirm? Where to confirm? Once we cross the larger degree averages, the shorter average above like 7,150 above, the strong bullish trend, the gap zone completes 7,150, 160 above, then the trend would presume for the PSU banks. Let me see that. So that's a clear and concise pattern which is getting formed on the PSU banks. So watch out next couple of months. If we break above this point, the trend line and the short term averages, the move would be stupendous move in the PSU banks can be seen as the charts hint. So that's clear and concise view on the PSU banks. ABC, the correction what we are seeing in the PSU banks is what we feel the correction can go ahead and prolong. And if we break above 7160, the chances are quite high. And once we break above 7,100 and 7,160 levels, PSU banks can be on a clear trajectory of bullish zone until the lows of 6,750 is broken, or even in that case 6,900 is broken, PSU banks are still bullish. Mid cap Nifty, what's the view? Well, the rejection, bearish engulfing is there on the daily charts. We are not going to take it outright. Let's see the hourly charts. The gap seems to be have filled until we break below 12,950, 940, or let us say in this case scenario 12,800 levels are not broken, mid cap Nifty is not bearish. And once we break below 13,100, the much more higher levels can be seen in the mid cap stocks. So that's what is the feel, and some consolidation and the one more leg of 13,300 to 400 levels as the charts hint can be possible. 12,800 a tight stop for the mid caps. Broader markets are holding. As we see, the broader markets are clearly holding compared to the Nifty even in this 1,000 point fall. So we are not going to clearly take any view on the mid cap Nifty. It's not a ABC nor a complete correction. So if the three gaps ABC mid cap 100 index we consider, and the trend line exactly resistance is there, if it reverses and makes a bar reversal 58,200 or 58,000 below, then the fall would start towards at least towards the zones of 54,000, 54,500 levels in the mid cap Nifty is what we witness. The correction can be shift if we break 58,000 levels. So watch out very carefully on the mid caps. Auto index crucially at the point of confluence or conjunction. So 26,000 basically is an important point of confluence. 26,000 to 26,200, 25,900 to 26,200 becomes important resistance. Let us say 26,000 to 26,200 crosses crucial point for auto index. Until then, we are not out of the woods. If we don't cross those levels, then the correction will kick in for the auto index back towards 24,500 or even lower levels in the auto index can be witnessed towards 23,000. So upward trajectory, the resistance is watched, and the break below 25,400, the bearishness would come. 26,000 to 26,200 to 20 is an area of confluence where a major resistance could come in the auto index. The upward move in the auto stocks is a corrective. Is clearly what the internal wave structure is saying. ABC X ABC. That's what I feel as per the pattern. So there could be some trigger. So watch out the zones where the trend reverses on a confirmation, some selling can be seen. That's what I feel. Auto index 26,000 to 26,200 big or 350 becomes a point of resistance. Not a outright bullish trend trader in the auto stocks, although Bajaj Auto is hitting the highs, TVS Motors is hitting the highs. Auto index 26,000 to 26,220 becomes a very important point of resistance for the automobile index. So watch out. This is a hidden level which is seen. So we have seen the ABC. Again, we are going to see the ABC in internal counts. Let's say the change the wave counts. ABC one leg we have seen, one more leg here. If this seems to be ABC X ABC could be the corrective advance, and the next leg of decline 26,000 to 26,220 auto index at a cautious note, not to be a concrete buyer until a confirmation proceeds. This is looks a impulse decline. One more leg internal wave counts can be declined. I'm going to make a bold statement. Auto index is near the resistance. ABC X ABC. That's what I feel the wave counts are hinting. So be cautious on automobile stocks. What about the infra index? Well, we are not clear on the infrastructure. Energy index, it's been consolidating, needs to be watched out. Well, a small cap index we are going to watch now. Again, hitting that previous threshold. Now the consolidation, and once we break the last week's high, 18,100, then the move can be big. 18,600 to 800 levels can be tested in the automobile index. Then we are going to review. So automobile index looks to be, sorry, Small cap looks to be bullish. PSC index not clear. The range bound action happening. I'm not going to take any call on the stock. Sensex, well, the gap area is very important. 81,400 to 81,700 is a very important zone of resistance. 81,400 to 350 to 81,700, very important zone of resistance. And if we break below 80,700 and 80,000 levels is broken decisively, then the trend change would clearly be confirmed on the Sensex. Then we are going to see the preemptive move towards 77,000 or even a X wave towards 78,200 levels can be revisited. And so that's the view on the Sensex is what we see. IT basically one small correction, IT can again see a strong pullback at 40,800. The breakout has been retested and now the bounce has started. The fifth wave could come in the IT 5 of 5. So still on a positive week. FMCG is a breakout well above 63 750. I am outright bullish on the FMCG. Else, we are going to see this ABC irregular flat correction 60,000 700 to 61,700 levels can be revisited in the FMCG. So this Friday's candle, what we saw in the last week on the FMCG 63,100 to 63,700, the range. Either way, breakout is a bullish sign for the FMCGs. Few of the stocks seems to be bullish on the FMCG. Let us see how the consolidation happens. Then we are going to see the fifth wave is not yet complete. No need to worry. No need to bother. FMCG index is still bullish. The 5 of 3 only we are in. We are not in any bearish note. At least the 5 of 3 completes. It's not at over. Let's even in all the degrees 5 of 3 is due. FMCG holds to be bullish. So that's on the index analysis, friends. Overall, the structure of the indexes we have discussed. Now we'll get into the stocks of the week and the commodities. Before getting into the stocks of the week and the commodities, if you like our analysis and also if you like our videos, just subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the link below. Follow us on the Twitter handle and the Facebook page for the regular updates, and also on the Instagram. Traders at the description link and all is given for the regular updates. Daily stocks of the day also we are going to discuss, and also we are going to share daily the important points on that daily analysis. So that's on the viewpoint quick wrap. And also if you'd like to have avail our premium services. If you'd like to have a SEBI registered advisory from traders at our research analyst is a CMT, CFT, a technical analyst from USA. If you'd like to get the research ideas and trading calls, the one of the best in the industry, subscribe, contact us below. Contact detail is there. Also the training part, we are going to give you the option theta workshop, which you are going to learn with the Elliott waves. So this is our website, traders at the products would be advisory, live trading room, and option theta workshop. Learn live with the SEBI registered research analyst in the live trading room, advisory, and also trading the options and other strategies you are going to learn as of now. These are the products which we provide. Traderset.com is our website. Description below, all the details are there. So feel free to contact us to know the more details and get in touch with us. So that's on our analysis, and let us see what's happening with the stocks. Well, Dabur is looking quite good on the charts. The close is very good. The last positive close on the Dabur was 654. So 654 above, then the more trend would be encashing. in a bullish trajectory. 700 plus levels would be seen in the Dabur. The trend seems to be positive. Oh, the first and the second wave is complete. Now we might be starting the third wave in the Dabur. The festive season can pull back the trigger. But once we move above this point of confluence, 650 to 654, 655 levels, Dabur is bullish. The first stock which we like. Hindustan Unilever is looking very good on the charts. 2815, 2822 above 2860 minor hurdle is there, which is almost all time high. 2860 above 3000 and 3200 levels can be seen in the Hindustan Unilever in the bullish trend. Well, other stocks which are showing a bullish trend patterns are JK Cements, looking good on the charts. Once we break above this point, 4500 to 560, 570 levels, JK Cements could start its 5 of third. So for fifth wave is really on the card, still on the bullish note. JK Cements looks good. Kotak Bank is forming an interesting pattern, well, on the short term at least. Mm, if we break above 1860, Kotak Bank looks very good on the charts. 1860 and 1825 above first confirmation, 1860 above second confirmation. Kotak Bank could be forming an inverted head and shoulder until the trend line holds. Kotak Bank looks very good. 1780 to 1800 becomes a very important support for the Kotak Bank. Well, apart from that, on a PSU banks note, Canara Bank is looking quite good on the charts. Is what we feel. The Friday's high and the averages are crossed 113, 113.50 crosses. Canara Bank is headed towards 118 or even the higher levels. So watch out. The second wave correction could be on an average over. Now the trend is clearly either on a make or break note. 110.50 to 950, very important support. Upside 113.50, 60 crosses. The strong bullish trend in the Canara Bank can presume. Punjab National Bank, well, though in a ban, looks good. Still no confirmation yet. Let us see other PSU banks which can outperform. SBIN. Let's see the banking only. Why I am talking about the banking? FMCG and IT lightly on a trend. Well, FMCG can outperform on a closing week with IT, or else banks can lead double bottom in both Bank Nifty and Fin Nifty. The breakout in the Fin Nifty is seen, while on the Bank Nifty, some confirmation is required for a breakout to happen. So we are talking on the PSU banking structure. Basically, SBI could be ABC, and if we cross above this point of confluence, 830 to 840, SBI would be clearly bullish. So let's see the Bank Nifty structural move. IDFC Twins could outperform. Any dip towards 73, IDFC First Bank could be bought. It's almost on the verge of a make or break on the banks. So if we break above the higher levels, zones 260 crossed on the Bank of Baroda also looks good. So Canara Bank, still we hold good on the charts. That's our view on a conditional basis. Stocks of the week, overall even on the banks. Canara Bank, Hindustan Unilever, JK Cements, Kotak Bank, and Dabur. Five stocks we have discussed on a bullish note, which we like are the stocks of the week as of now. Let's come to the commodities analysis, friends. And also global markets. Global markets clearly on a positive note. DAX is flying high. The correction ABC could be over, and we could be headed towards 18,800 levels. So on that note, we have to watch out. US markets well on the verge of a breakout. 41,800 breaks. The Dow Jones can start flying higher. Nasdaq has not clearly outperformed. Dollar index is where we are seeing a big crack. That's going to trigger the range in the commodities, some 1.68%. As the Fed Jackson Hole meet has completed, dollar index is going to trigger a big bullish trend in the commodities. So watch out the dollar index, which can break below the 100 at least as of now, which looks likely 98.40, 99 levels can be tested in the dollar index. Watch out DXY. Silver clearly on a bullish trajectory. If we cross above the levels of 85,000, 85,500, current closes 85,500 above, silver is going to fly high. 88,500 or 88,000 levels can be seen the mid range of a channel. The ABC correction seems to be over in the form of wave 2 completion. So silver outright bullish. Gold, what's happening? Almost near the all-time highs. So if we cross above this point of 25,020 is going to fly. What about the copper? Well, we need to cross this point of confluence 808810 levels. Then the copper can inch higher towards 818 and 832. What about the lead? Well, lead looks very good on the charts. If you ask me, the correction seems to be over of wave 1, 2, and the third might be starting. Third confirmation 191 above. I am going to buy aluminium. Maybe 255 is on the cards for the aluminum after the corrective decline. Zinc, well, that range bound action on the channel is clearly happening. So we are not clearly, the support now is 264 or and 262 and resistance is 274. The breakout on the upside can trigger a big buying. Crude is what happening. Crude, we were seeing some triangular pattern consolidation happening. A, B, C, D, E. So the triangular pattern, some consolidation was happening in the crude. So double after a shooting star hammer is formed on the weekly chart. $72 still strong support for the crude. So we are not going to sell, and 80 is some resistance. If we cross that at so A, B, C, DE. So inside the range, there might be something happening. So, oh, as of now, buy the dips in the crude is what the scenario says. Is silver 3080, can it be revisited? The lows here, the support has been taken down 2660. Even on the international front, we are watching the silver. So 3050 to 3080 levels can be revisited in the silver in next couple of days. Is on a pullback note. So silver looks to be bullish for me. As of now, the trend seems to be clearly on a stronger note. 3% move on the Friday's candle. So be bullish on the commodities. The dollar index is crashing. Commodities are clearly outright bullish. Silver can make a strong comeback with the gold as the US has signaled the rate cuts. So that's it for the weekly analysis for the fifth week of August 2024. The detailed analysis we are given with the case scenarios. If you like the video, do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, check out our premium services in the description below for the advisory and live trading room. Catch you all again with the next week with more of the insights. Signing off for now, your RV. Thank you, everyone.